Hey, this is Corey from Fuel Your Photos, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Moz Open Site Explorer to check on your backlinks and even the backlinks of your competitors. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use Fresh Art Photography as an example. We're going to go ahead and hit search. By the way, it's just moz.com/research-tools/OSE to get to Open Site Explorer. You can always just do a Google search for Open Site Explorer. And by the way, I'm using my free account for this so that I can show you what this will look like on a free account. You do need to sign up for the free community account. You don't need the free trial of their pro software. You don't need a pro account, but the free community account will help a lot in being able to see all of the information that you want to see here. So what we do when we get here, we'll see domain authority, page authority, spam score, which you can click on this and get even more information. Oh, that's only in Pro, sorry. Sometimes I forget what's available in what, but it will give you the score, and it will tell you, if you hover over it, it will show you some of the things that might be contributing to that spam score. And don't really worry about this unless you get into the orange or red. If you're over like 5, I think it could be a problem. So domain authority is for your entire domain. Page authority is for the page that you're currently searching for. And these little tooltips will tell you a lot more about this, and you can do some searching on Moz and find more information about what all of these things mean. The established links, this again, it tells you the established links and the total links to your site. What I want to show you here are some things that can help you, because when you look here, this is kind of overwhelming and this is only one page. What I like to do is first set the target to this root domain. Just make sure it catches everything on the domain. If there's a subdomain or multiple versions of the domain with the www or non-www, this will catch all of them. And then we're going to you can leave all of these like this for now, but I do want to check this box here that says group by subdomain. This is going to help clean this up a lot. See how now we have all of those links grouped to the parent domains. So you don't necessarily see every page unless you open this up, and it'll show you all of the things from that specific domain. So let's just get an idea of what you're looking at here. Whenever you see these things at the top here that are subdomains, basically anything in this box is not necessarily contributing as much domain authority as you would think by looking at this. So in this column we have domain authority of the linking domain. So for example, tidymom.net has a domain authority of 63, and the higher the domain authority of the link coming to your site, the more authority that it passes on to you in general. And so you want these to be higher, but one thing to note again is that something like Wix.com or typepad.com, blogspot.com, CBS Local, St. Louis Public Radio, these things are, the domain authority is coming from this root domain and not necessarily from the subdomain, and it's not going to be passing as much authority because of that. So, it's not like you should go looking for a bunch of TypePad or Blogspot links because they're going to be giving you a high domain authority. You can almost ignore these because they'll be significantly lower, but don't ignore them completely. It's not like you should never get any links from TypePad or Blogspot or any of these other, like these citations are great for you to have for your link profile. Just realize that the domain authority might be skewed a little bit. Okay, so here it will tell you the spam score of each of these linking domains. If you see one of these that's in the red, which sometimes happens, it could be a sign that you need to disavow that link because it could be a spammy link that could even potentially be hurting your site. Usually if it's 1 or 2, it's not going to be something that's going to cause any kind of penalty. If you had a large group of those, that could be a problem. So at this point, you can look through these and get an idea of which sites are linking to you, and you can even get more information. So for example, I might want to say, well, I didn't know tidymom.net was linking to me. Click on the plus, click right here. It'll take you to that page where tidymom is linking to you. We can see it right away here. Let's go to another one and see if we can find one where it's not quite as obvious. Now notice here where it says anchor text. That's going to be important. So this is just Jody Allen. Watch what happens if we click here. And we want to figure out where they're linking to us on this page. Well, if you press Control or Command F in Chrome and then paste in that anchor text, you can see here that this link is actually coming from a comment. And so that may not be as valuable. We can actually go up here if we want, and we can filter this to only followed or only equity. I'm going to just set it to only follow to kind of get rid of the comment links. Usually comment links are going to be no followed. You can see that is still a pretty long list, but it got rid of that one that we were looking at just now on Mom Mastery. So it's not a bad thing for you to be commenting on other blogs and leaving your website, especially relevant blogs like that one, and especially with meaningful comments like she did there. That's great. It's very natural for your link profile to have comment links and no follow links. You just don't want it to be overwhelmingly no follow links compared to your followed links. So if you went out there and commented on 100 photographers' blogs, those links are not going to be helpful. And in fact, and if it gets to the point where it's overwhelmingly no follow comment links, it could even start to look spammy and be a problem. Some people will tell you it's definitely a problem. I can tell you that I haven't seen a case where it is significantly, or where that I have data that it's a problem and that could be cleaned up by disavowing or anything like that. It's just some people have that opinion, and I haven't seen any data for that. So anyway, we're not going to go into that in this video. Let's go to another one of these really quick here so I can show you the anchor text. So I already showed you that, so I mean, you got the idea. So you're just looking for where they're using that anchor text, and you can even see the page authority for the page that's linking to you. And there's a lot of things that go into that. Another thing that you can do, and I'll show you here just as an example, you can go ahead and click Request CSV. I'm going to open that in Excel. Now this one I've cleaned up just a little bit and sorted it by domain authority, but at this point you get those in an Excel file, and you can go down through here. And I've cleaned, like I said, I cleaned this one up. It could have a bunch of multiples and stuff. Whenever you download it, it's going to be a little bit of a mess. I have some macros that I use to clean these up, and you know, you can get these numbers really quickly. And what I'll do is usually even take it a step further, and I will take my top 5 competitors and I'll bring them into a spreadsheet like this, and I have some macros that I've created that will sort through those, get rid of the links that are not worth pursuing, color code things, and show me exactly which links I should be pursuing. Now that's advanced. We're not going to get into how to do that. Probably never will make a video about how to do that, because it's just, you know, if you're not an expert at using Excel and writing macros and knowing how to sort through these things, it's pointless for me to try to teach it. But I'm happy to offer those macros in the membership if anyone's interested who is a member, a Premium Fuel Your Photos member. And also, if you ever get one of the audits from me, it will include that kind of report in the audit. So anyway, Excel can still be powerful for being able to go through and just, if you like spreadsheets, this is a good way to look at these backlinks. And in general, what I like to do, I'll bring this back over here, is to kind of start at the top of this list with links that I want to try to get. And if I'm looking at a competitor, I will look at that link, where they're getting it, and just try to figure out how they got it and how I might be able to do the same thing. So that's a great method for discovering links for link building. But this will also give you some information about you know, why you have the domain authority that you do, and which sites are linking to you and how they're linking to you, which can be really helpful information. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or jump on over to the Fuel Your Photos Facebook group and post there anytime.